Bikash. Yes, wonderful.
I'm Bikash Deshar from Nepal. So basically, I am an educator with 13 years of experience, and I have been working in the education sector for more than 13 years as a teacher trainer, and a school leader. I'm also an STEAM educator and a practitioner, and I also uh, lead workshops for like teachers in STEM education. So basically, I have been leading different workshops for teachers in STEM sector or like STEM field. So I have like worked in different roles as a curriculum designer, developer, education advisor, like different organizations. So basically, I would like to share this much as a part of my introduction. So like if you are like from other parts of the world, I think if I would like to introduce you to Nepal. Nepal is a small country. Like you can see the red rectangular shape map. It is like it lies between China and India, basically. So if you, I have like to share about Nepal. So it's a small country, as I said, like between India and China. Total area is only like 147,181 square kilometers. Capital city is Kathmandu, and Nepali is the national language of our country, and we use like Nepali rupee as the currency. So this is the map of Nepal. Like we have like 7 provinces. So like yes, unique flag of Nepal, like it's the only like non-quadrilateral flag, like I think around the world, I guess. Like so it's totally different than other countries. Now we have like red and blue colors, which like red color signifies the victory in war, and blue color signifies the peace. That is the meaning of the colors used, and it is obviously found in the Google, so I'm not going to explain a lot. So interesting facts about Nepal, like Lord Buddha was born in Nepal, Mount Everest is located in Nepal. Like 8 out of world's 10 tallest mountains lie in Nepal. Like we are like the country of the Himalayas, so we have like pretty like tall mountains. So you can we have like the highest valley, deepest gorges, and many more. Like so. But these are again like accessible in the internet, so I'm not going to spend time reading all this. So yes, now this is the school. Like it's right on the lap of the Himalaya. Like it's the school. Uh, this school lies in a Dolpa district, one of the largest district of the country, and it lies in the western part of Nepal, and it borders with the China. Like it's a bordering district with the China. So it takes uh, a week to reach the school. Like it takes at least a week to reach the school. Even if you take a flight, you have to walk at least 3 days. Like there's no other alternatives. You have to walk on foot to reach the school. So I'm just telling this background to let you know that how like how the context of the school might be in there. So yeah, this is like Dolpo district, and our school lies in this like Dolpo Buddha Gaonpalika is a Dolpo Buddha rural municipality. So it is really like a border area with the China. So it's a Crystal Mountain School. Basically, it's a government school, but it is managed by Vision Dolpo financially and supported by Action Dolpo, which is a French organization. So it's a public school, but managed by like NGOs, like non-governmental organizations. Uh, Regarding this brief history, it was established in 1994 from like by like Marie Claire Gentric from like France, who also runs Action Dolpo. As I said, it is totally financed by organization based in France called Action Dolpo. Um, as I said, like, our school is like also known as the a school on the roof of the world because like it lies above 4,000 meters. The school exactly lies at like around 4,100 meters from sea level, um, and it runs, as I said, like public, through a public-private partnership. So yeah, now this webinar is all about the CMS Makers Club. These are three of the members from the club, and you can see all the work, like some of the materials like they have prepared from chassis. Like this, since the webinar is based on scrappies and like we really want to promote, like the reuse of the materials. These are the materials all made of the reused papers and cardboards and other stuff. So all the materials you see in the picture are the educational materials made by the students by reusing the papers, bottles, and like anything that is available around the community and the school. So basically, like talking about the CMS Makers Club, it was initiated with a single purpose of making learning fun in the school. Like the basic idea of starting the Makers Club was making learning fun in the school. Like Nepali schools mostly have traditional classes, like lectures, and lectures. They do not have like the project-based thing, activity-based thing. So we decided, like to change this thing and like decided like if we can't completely take like project based thing inside the classroom, we can obviously do it outside the classroom through our club activities and after school activities. So we initiated the makers club. So you can see some of the pictures, like the hologram made by students and students like competing in the robot battle, um, yeah, again, like after the establishment of the club, now we see students working in STEAM projects, innovating and solving problems every day. Like every day after 4 p.m., 4 to 5 p.m., all the students gather and like they like start tinkering, like making stuff. They jump into different projects, and it's like a different vibe. It's a good feeling, when you are in the school after 4 p.m. These are the electric bells made by the students themselves. Like our school never had a proper bell system, like they never had a proper bell system. And identifying that problem, like the maker clubs like came up with the idea like why not to install electric bells in all the classrooms. So they built like 7 electric bells by themselves and installed in the school, and later they made like fully automated using like the software, like the yeah Arduino software. They used Arduino software, and they made like fully automated system. So these are again like some of the members of the Makers Club, and you can see little communities. This was part of a design challenge. They had to build a community, since like they haven't seen houses, like proper houses in the city. These are the typical houses of the villages. So like when we assigned them a challenge to create a model village, they created this using only the stones and like clay found there. Like there's like no materials, no extra materials, but it's only clay and stones which they have used, which is like found around the school area. So yeah, like again, like so it was like piloted in the year 2020 with the following goals. Like like the major goal was to launch STEAM classes in the school. As I said, like we wanted uh, to introduce project-based learning, and we like thought the STEAM classes would be an ideal because it is fun as well as it is like full of learning. Then we wanted to like integrate activity or maker-based education in the school, promote student leadership, integrate 21st century skills like problem solving, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. Also, like the other main purpose was to help school build teaching learning methods. Like as I said, since the school itself is a very remote area, it's really expensive for the school, to buy and like transport the materials to the school. It's really expensive. Like we have to spend almost 3 times of the cost of the materials, even just to like transport the materials. So the other purpose of the club was to build like help the school build teaching learning materials. And the other goal was obviously to organize regular STEM exhibitions and design challenges with the school. Like like we really wanted to make the school learning environment like full of exhibitions and design challenges, so that students have at least 1 or 2 projects to work on every day. Like so we continuously focus on that. So these were some of the goals we had as when we like piloted the CMS Makers Club. So yeah, I would like to like show you a brief video. Like you can see how like our students work, like how what they have been doing, and you will see some of our students talking about the works they have done. then I will continue. So I would like you to request see this small video of the CMS Maker Club.
यो त मान्छे जस्तो भयो त्यो ओ यो पनि ठिकै छ हो ठिक छ यो छिमे अब त फुटाइसक्यो त्यो तिमी आउनु पर्छ अगाडि
CMS मेकर क्लब हामीहरूले चाहिँ मेकर क्लबमा चाहिँ साइन्स र स्टिम सम्बन्धित केही कामहरू गर्छौँ। हामीहरूले यसमा चाहिँ क्रिएटिभिटी र इनोभेटिभ कामहरू गर्छौँ अनि हामीहरूले हाम्रो स्कुलमा चाहिएको केही महत्त्वपूर्ण रिक्वायर्ड मटेरियल्सहरूलाई चाहिँ निम्ताएर केही चिजहरू बनाउँछौँ। अनि हाम्रो मेकर क्लबमा चाहिँ जम्मा 11 मेम्बर्सहरू हुनुहुन्छ। यसमा चाहिँ कक्षा 9 देखि चाहिँ 5 सम्मको विद्यार्थीहरू छन्।
हाम्रो स्कुलमा चाहिँ हामी मेकर्स क्लबले धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण कामहरू गरेका छौँ अनि हाम्रो स्कुलमा स्टिम प्रोजेक्ट चलिरहेको छ भने हामीले लिड गर्छौँ अनि पहिला हामी आफै त्यो स्टिम प्रोजेक्टहरू सिक्छौँ अनि त्यसै गरी अनि हामीले त्यो चाहिँ आफ्नो भाइ बहिनी र साथीहरूले सिकाउँछौँ अनि त्यसै गरी हामीले हाम्रो स्कुल वरिपरि पाउने बोतलहरू कार्डबोर्डहरू युज गरेर एजुकेसन मेटेरियल्सहरू बनाएका छौँ अनि तिनीहरू हाम्रो स्कुलले युज गर्नको लागि हामीले ह्यान्डओभर गर्ने अनि बुझाउने गरेका छौँ।
मेरो नाम चाहिँ कर्म सामु हो अनि हामी मेकर्स क्लबले चाहिँ थुप्रै गेम्सहरू बनाएको छु। त्यो मध्ये म चाहिँ एडिसन र सब्ट्र्याक्सनको गेम्स तपाईँहरूले देखाउन चाहन्छु अनि जस्तै 9 - 3 गरेपछि 6 आउँछ होइन अनि 8 - 6 गरेपछि 2 आउँछ अनि यसरी हामीले चाहिँ बच्चाहरूले यसरी दिएर अनि मिलाउन सक्छ यहाँबाट चाहिँ
हामीले चाहिँ त्यो धेरै प्रकारका त्यो एजुकेसन मेटेरियल्सहरू बनाउँदै गएका छौँ। आज हामीले कति एजुकेसन मेटेरियल्सहरू बनाएका छौँ भनेर तपाईँहरूलाई देखाउन चाहन्छु र आज हामी चाहिँ यो हामीले बनाएका एजुकेसन मेटेरियल्सहरू हाम्रो स्कुललाई बुझाउँदैछौँ। फर्स्टमा हामीले डाइजेस्टिभ सिस्टम अनि त्यसपछि एक्सक्रिटरी सिस्टम दुईवटा बनाएका छौँ अनि मल्टिप्लिकेसन टेबल 8 र 7 बनाउँछौँ अनि एउटा कोलबको मोडेल बनाएका छौँ अनि त्यसै गरी इलेक्ट्रोनिक कन्फिगुरेसन बनाएका छौँ साइन्सको लागि अनि यस्तो हामीले नेपालीको शब्दहरू बनाउनको लागि अब काका किकीहरू बुझाउनको लागि यस्तो बनाएको छौँ अनि नेपालीको शब्द बनाउनको लागि हामीले यस्तो बनाउनको छौँ जस्तै काना कापी भनेर यस्तो सिकाउनको लागि अरू चाहिँ हामीले आर्टको एउटा मोडेल बनाएका छौँ मेन आर्टको अनि अरू चाहिँ अब हामीले म्याथको भन्दाखेरि फ्र्याक्सनहरू अनि जस्तै प्लस माइनस गरेर अब त्यो एन्सर चाहिँ त्यहाँ राख्ने अनि त्यसै गरी हामीले यस्तो मोडहरू ब्रिकहरू अब यस्तो पोइन्ट गरेर बुझाउने सिकाउने बच्चाहरूलाई अनि यो इङ्ग्लिसमा चाहिँ हामीले टेन्सेसको गेम बनाएका छौँ अनि त्यसै गरी हामीले एउटा लुडोमा चाहिँ हामीले यस्तो एक्सन वर्ड्सहरू बनाएका छौँ। जस्तै हामीले यो खेल्दाखेरि जुन हामीले एक्सन वर्डमा पर्छौँ त्यो एक्सन वर्ड चाहिँ पहिला हामीले भन्ने अनि त्यो एक्सन गर्ने अनि हामीले फेरि अनि स्टप चाहिँ अफ गर्न पाइन्छ।
कसरी जान्छ त्यही त अन गरेपछि कसरी गयो त्यो
मैले चाहिँ यो साल मेकर्स क्लबमा गएर एकदमै राम्रो महत्त्वपूर्ण कुराहरू सिकेँ जुन चाहिँ वेस्ट मेटेरियल चाहिँ रियुज गरेर
बनाउन सक्छौँ। लाइक बोतलहरू अनि कार्डबोर्डहरूलाई हामीले जम्मा गरेर धेरै एजुकेसनल मेटेरियल्सहरू बनाएका छौँ।
स्टिम प्रोजेक्ट भनेको खासै थाहा थिएन। यो वर्ष चाहिँ मैले मेकर्स क्लबमा बसेर थुप्रै कुराहरू सिकेँ अनि साथीहरूले सिकाउँदा कसरी बोल्ने कसरी गर्ने भनेर पनि सिकाए। अनि स्टिम प्रोजेक्टमा बसेपछि आफूले कन्फिडेन्ट पनि धेरै आउँदो रहेछ।
ढुङ्गामा छोयो आयो यता फर्काइदेऊ।
यो वर्ष मेकर क्लबमा लाग्दाखेरि मैले सिकेका कुराहरू जस्तै हामीले सबभन्दा पहिले टिम वर्क गर्नुपर्दो रहेछ। हामीले टिम वर्क गऱ्यो भने जस्तोसुकै ठुलो काम पनि हामीले सजिलै र छिटो सक्दो रहेछ। हामी मेकर क्लबले यस्तो सोचेनौँ कि एकैचोटि ठुलो कुरामा पुग्छौँ भनेर। हामीले सानो सानो कामबाट पनि ठुलोमा पुग्न सक्छौँ भनेर सिकेँ।
मेकर्स क्लब भइसकेपछि हामीले चाहिँ अब जुनै पनि प्रोजेक्ट गर्दाखेरि हामीले चाहिँ कोलाबरेट हुनुपर्ने रहेछ। अनि जुनै पनि काम गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ प्यासन र कन्टिन्युटी गर्नुपर्ने रहेछ। अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले कन्टिन्युटी लिएपछि हामीले केही न केही आउटकम चाहिँ आउने रहेछ। अनि जस्तै गरी त्यस्तो समस्या पनि हाम्रो स्कुलमा भइरहेको हुन्छ हाम्रो त्यो मेकर्स क्लबमा।
यो वर्ष चाहिँ हाम्रो सिएमएस मेकर क्लबको एउटा लन्चिङ स्टेज हो। अर्को वर्षदेखि चाहिँ हामीहरू योभन्दा इफेक्टिभ पाराले चलाउने हाम्रो प्लान हो। तर एज बिङ अ प्रेसिडेन्ट अफ मेकर क्लब मैले चाहिँ यस्तो समस्याहरू फेस गरेको थिएँ कि जुनमा चाहिँ सधैँ हरेक दिन धेरै प्रोजेक्टहरू चलाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ। त्यो प्रोजेक्टमा चाहिँ कस्तो प्रोजेक्टहरू न्यू प्रोजेक्टहरू ल्याउने भनेर सोच्नुपर्ने चाहिँ एकदम गाह्रो हुँदो रहेछ। तर त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीहरूले हाम्रो टिचरको सहायताले हामीहरूले न्यू थिङ्सहरू बनाइरहेका छौँ। अनि अब अर्को सालदेखि हामीहरू आफै इन्डिपेन्डेन्ट भएर यस्तो प्रोजेक्टहरू एकदम एक्टिभ पाराले चलाउनेछौँ। धन्यवाद।
Just wanted to show you the glimpses of the activities like being done by the club members. Yeah, basically like whatever like we find in the school, like it can be like the old flexes, papers, bottles, beer cans, juice cans. Like we have been using that for the building projects and teaching the students like different concepts on maker education. So yeah, like our major resources definitely have been the trashes like which we collect in the school and the community. Other than that, like we only use like low cost materials because like we are like running sort of like resources, so that's why we majorly focus on the recycling and reuse stuff. So like whenever like we do certain kind of activities or like run makers club, there's obviously a question of like whether it is making the impact or not. Like as a school and as a leader of the school, like we have like witnessed some of the changes in students, like such as like students have been solving problems at school like lack of teaching and learning materials worth thousands of rupees. As I said, like like they have made at least like 100 like education materials worth like 100,000 like within a year, because like as I said, like it costs a lot to buy the education materials and like transport them into the school. So they have been really helpful for the school in building the teaching learning materials. They have been like showing like great, like improved leadership skills. They have organized like different design challenges and STEM exhibitions throughout the year. Like they have become more creative and critical. They have become good team members as well as have better understanding of science and math concepts. They have become more attracted towards like computer and the computer skills. They also have been leading STEM classes in the school. Like we do not have enough teachers like to run the STEM classes for all the classes. So like the CMS, the students from the club lead the classes themselves for their juniors. So they also have been helping as like teacher assistant, like to run the STEM classes within the school. Uh, yeah, like after a year, we have like conducted a small student perception survey, like to know like what are their thoughts on the STEM classes, like the Makers Club with the students, and from that, what we got was like 80% of the students felt like they had better understanding of science and math concepts after being part of the Makers Club, because most of the projects we doing Maker Club was based in science and mathematics. So like most of them feel like they have better understanding of science and math concept after they have been part of the club. 90% of them feel they become more confident in day-to-day school activities. Like the instant successes or like successes when like they do the projects have like transmitted in terms of their confidence. They have become more confident because they have numerous opportunities to demonstrate their work within the school, like and continuous interaction with the other friends and their classmates has like built up their confidence level. 78% of say that they are better in team and communication, and 87% feel they could pursue STEM careers in the future. Like we have uh, found this sort of a survey, and we have these results, which are really like a very good sign for us, and we are still a work in progress in terms of building the club and making it like long lasting within the school, and like bringing more and more students within the club. So yeah, basically that was it, because I have made it a short presentation so that like we can have like interactions, like because like all the stuffs cannot be like like compressed within a presentation, otherwise it would be like very lengthy. And that's it. Like I have been like working in Crystal Mountain School as an academic advisor. I used to be academic director for 3 years. I was uh, working as academic director, but recently I have like transitioned to academic advisor. These are the contact details of the school. We have a Facebook page, we have a YouTube channel, and we have a LinkedIn page as well. So if you want to contact our school, then you can do either of these options. So I will like rest my presentation here, and like to open the floor for Q&As.